Okay, wait, start over. Can we exit that out? Can we exit? What's the word? Edit. Oh, I know English. Oh, God.
We're going to leave all of that in.
No, please.
Like she loved Jesus.
We're drinking blood.
Yeah, my rent's gone up, but Blackie's on the moon. Hey, everybody. Welcome to No Wrong Answers, episode 12. Let's go. I am doing this, folks. Who would have thought? Because I really did have a fear that I would quit after episode 1. And we're at 12.
All right.
We're at 12.
Be proud of that.
Thank you. I am. That's what this moment is.
Yes.
Huzzah, me and God, because I couldn't have done it without him. Anyways.
Zip it up and zip it out.
Boom. Okay, anyways. So I'm your host, Elisa. Hey, you guys know me. I hope you know me. Oh, well, I guess if you came to watch Brooke and you don't know who I am, then hi, I'm Elisa. What's up? This is the guest for today for episode 12. Brooke Ashly, everybody.
Woo!
Would you like to give a little intro on who you are as a comedian, person, life, everything? Give a little background.
I am comedian, producer, singer, writer, host extraordinaire.
Singer for real. She showed us her song that she put out.
Thank you.
And it was really good, dude.
Thank you. A lot of my friends don't think I can sing because I haven't done it for real in front of them. So now I'm just like trying to like soft launch my vocals.
I love it. Let's pause right here and do a little dance move, and I'm gonna put in the sound, your song. I'm gonna put a little snippet in.
Oh no.
Please, come on.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why? Come on. You want to
No.
put it out there? Put it out there.
I really don't.
Oh, you're such a hater.
No.
Fine, we won't do it.
Me.
What are you doing?
I'm soft launching my vocals.
Oh, you're gonna sing right now?
Yeah.
You won't let me play a clip of you singing, but you'll raw dog sing right now?
Let's go.
You're so annoying. Fine, sing.
Okay. You ready? Okay. Happy birthday.
I literally knew you were gonna do the Happy Birthday Marilyn Monroe impression. I knew.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Mr. President.
Ew. Happy birthday to you.
Vocalists, Brooke Ashly, everybody.
I also, I'm getting into ventriloquism.
And on that note, we're gonna get started. We're not gonna let her expand on that one, folks. But she is running shows all over LA. She's getting booked places. She's booking people.
Yeah.
And the people love her. And she's got this sick ass half and half.
Thank you.
So this is episode 12. No wrong answers. We're going to get into some questions here. We're going to talk about it. We may talk about one question, 17 questions we don't know. There's no wrong answers. Doesn't matter what we're going to say. We're just going to chat about it until we're bored and then we move on.
Okay.
Ding. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and comment. Go ahead to leave down what your answer is at home. We'd love to hear what it is. And honestly, if you have something funny as hell, I'll read it on the next recording because that'll be awesome and I will love your answers. So
Don't be boring. Don't be
lame.
Put something spicy.
Yeah, think about it. Brooke, please read out the first question. You already picked in the warm-up, just letting people know. Okay.
Yeah, we're not cheating. Who was your craziest coworker? Oh my God, this is so funny. So I had this job. I used to manage a dispensary. But before that job, the one before that, I've been working in the weed industry for a minute. So before that one, I worked at a different dispensary, and there was a married couple that worked there, and it was like the worst kept secret. Everybody knew, but we kind of glazed over it and act like we didn't.
The secret was that they were married?
Yeah. Because they were staff members, and you can't really do that. You can't really like, you're not supposed to.
But if you're already married, who cares?
I
would get that they don't want people dating, but they're married.
I don't know. It was very tumultuous. You know what I mean? They would argue like at work.
It wasn't a good relationship.
It was very like.
Okay.
I think if someone was trying to be positive about it, they would say it was fiery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, I used to flirt with the guy all the time. I was
this is not a good relationship. That's
well,
great.
I didn't know. I was one of the few that didn't know that they were actually married.
Oh.
So I'd see them flirt and stuff, but I just thought they were flirty. And then he would flirt with me, so I just thought he was a slut. But he was handsome, so I was like, okay, cool. I was into it. And he would initiate stuff, and then I'm a comic, so of course I would make it funny or take it to another level or something. Well, they broke up, and then she quit because she couldn't handle like working with them or whatever. And then other staff members that were still cool with her would like tell her or text her like, "Oh, he's flirting with Brooke," or like, "Oh, like Brooke's flirting with him," or something like that.
So
you know what I
she
mean?
like hated you.
So she like really she hated me before then too, but the feeling was mutual. The feeling was mutual.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Wait,
then
why didn't you like her?
she sucked. I don't like people who micromanage.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. You know what I mean?
So she was like a higher up while this guy and you were on the same
no,
level?
we were actually okay.
Oh,
so
she just got in the middle of people's business?
She was a supervisor, and then I got a promotion. So then at that point we were on equal footing. But she
So
had been.
you were on equal footing with her. Where's this guy? He was below you guys?
He was everybody's boss.
Oh. Oh, and you became supervisor.
So now he's still my boss, but now
okay.
me and her are on the same level.
Yeah, so she's not yours.
But she has like a little bit of seniority because she's been in that position longer. But that was just kind of awkward
she's also
for me.
married to him, yeah.
But I didn't know that at the time.
Wait, okay. Now, go back. You said he was everybody's boss.
Mm-hmm.
So that means he was the boss.
Well, okay, so there was
why
like
isn't-
there's like a general manager who like a GM who's like the top of the top, and then there's like the assistant manager.
Was this a restaurant?
No,
Oh.
it was a dispensary.
Oh, right, yeah. You
I
said
was
that.
assistant manager, and then there was the guy who does like inventory, but inventory is like the stock and one of the most important things that you need. So he's kind of like captain of the back of the ship, if you want to say. You know what I mean? You need him. You don't need. You could. The store can run without the GM being present. The store can run without the manager being present. The store cannot run without inventory.
Okay.
So like he was like pivotal, you know what I mean? But anyways, so I got a supervisor role. Me and her were finally on equal footing, except she had been there longer, so she had like a smidge of seniority, but she's supposed to be a resource, so I'm supposed to be able to ask her questions or this and this and that. But she like never wanted to help, never really wanted to like break things down. I was always getting in trouble. I was always being called like argumentative and like combative and all this other kind of stuff. But I never would even do that. She just would see me talking to her man and like would come over and try to start some shit. But I don't know. I knew that her and him would flirt, but I just thought she was like jealous because he was flirting with her and flirting with me. But I didn't like him like that, so I didn't
what
care.
happened? How did you find out that they were married?
When they broke up, quote unquote. And that's when I found out, because I was like, oh, okay, like they broke up or whatever, but they like still live together and all this other kind of stuff. And I just thought, okay, well, they were roommates. This makes sense. And then I guess at some point they moved out. And when that happened, that's when I found out. I was like, oh, they're like married. Like they were a thing.
Damn.
And I was like, oh. And then it was funny too, because after the fact, like she called. So someone had told, okay, so he got a haircut and he got a beard trim. Okay. And I like walked up to him and I like rubbed the beard. And he.
So you were trying to.
No, that's just how I flirt. I'm just good at it. So I like walked up to him and I like rubbed the
Flirting
beard.
tips 101 with Brooke Ashly, everybody.
And he got all like flushed and red and everything like that. And it was cute. And he got hair. Oh, that's why. So,
White boy?
No. So wait, right before then, he had long hair. Not long hair, but he needed a haircut. And I had told him to get the haircut and what haircut to get. The very next day, he walks in with that haircut and a beard trim. So I walked up to him like, oh, so you listened to me. Okay, cool. And then that's when I like rubbed the beard and everything like that. Well,
okay.
The exes,
Did he look really good?
Oh, he was amazing. The ex's coworker, like the ex's friends.
Were they broken up already at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the girlfriends, like her homegirls who worked there, had like saw me do that and like wrote her the message, oh, like Brooke's flirting or this and this and that. Then the very next day, I'm making like, I don't even remember. I think I was making croissants. I was making chocolate covered croissants. And I don't know how to do that, but my uncle did. So he was teaching me. And then this girl calls me and I get all these texts and everything like that. And it was her. Yeah. And she was like, you better stay away from my man. I'll f you up. Just because I don't work there anymore means I won't pull up. Da, 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 da. And I was like, she was going in. And she sent me texts. And like, at first I didn't really know who it was. Because like, it was just like all this kind of stuff. And I was just like, who's mad at me and why? And then context, everything came together and I was like, oh, okay, this is what it is. Like, she's pissed. And then she started bringing up all this stuff from like months ago that I didn't think was a thing. And I'm like, oh, you're invested. Like, you're invested. Like, I guess like at one point I had nail polish that he liked. And then I guess like he bought her that nail polish later. Right. So it's like all this kind of stuff.
Oh, that's
I don't know this.
scummy.
I don't know any of this.
Okay, to be fair, because you didn't know that he was married and with her, like, yeah, it's all on him, because that's crazy. Did she think you knew?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Because I would the rage would tell me yes. She thought I was like a willing participant.
Yeah, because that would make, like, if everybody at the place knew, I would just assume that you knew as well, but.
Well, we weren't friends.
Well, I just mean, like, if everybody knows at work, like.
How come we didn't wear a ring?
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that if I was her, I would also assume that you know. I'm not saying that you should know.
I don't know. I just thought he was a slut.
No, I get your perspective as well.
But
yeah.
But then like all those text messages, but then I didn't help after that. Like once like I got like the
once you found out
barrage of text messages and everything, and she was attacking me, and like she did what most women do, like completely ignore the guy and then attack the girl.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, okay, you're not even gonna like go after him at all. I'm gonna have fun with this.
Yeah.
So yeah. A couple months ago, I was at an open mic and I got a call from an unknown number, and I answered it, and it was just heavy breathing, and I was like, what is this? And I didn't know what that was, and then I just hung up, and then a couple minutes later, I got another phone call, and it was from the guy. And he called to be like, hey, did someone just call you right now? And I hadn't spoken to him in like 2 years. And then also he didn't call to be like, hey, like Brooke, how are you? Like long time. He was just like, hey, did someone just call you right now? And I was like,
oh,
yes,
definitely her.
So I don't know what that was.
Oh my god.
That was like, I worked there like almost 2 years ago. So that means like I've been like, you know what I mean? Like she's been thinking about me for like 2 months. Like that was my man. And I really wasn't.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like that's the and he's the most attractive man that like I've never
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
All right, justice for Brooke. We'll get you laid by someone hot. If anyone's willing. I'm kidding.
I mean, not anyone. There's standards.
Yeah,
you know?
someone hot. Come on.
Yeah. Can we get a 6'5"er?
Yeah. Any 6'5"ers out there?
Can I get a 6'5"er? You know what I mean? Or a very kind 5'5"er.
Okay, 5'5" if you got the personality to carry it, okay?
Or
6'5" if you're a scumbag.
Yeah.
5'5" if you're a great guy.
Yeah.
6 foot if you're pretty average. If you keep to yourself, kind of introvert vibes, you know?
No, I don't do intro. No. She was describing her ideal person.
No.
I don't need an introvert. No.
Anyways, my craziest coworker, I think I do have a couple of like, they were psycho, but not to me. Like they just were like micromanaging, kind of the way you described this woman, like just neurotic a little bit, why were they all women? I don't know. That's just the way we are. Sorry to say it, but no, I think like legit crazy or like attacked me or did anything. No, I don't think I ever had anything like, I was never involved in some like crazy workplace drama. I just had like, there just was drama in the workplace, but it never was like, oh, this happened to me specifically, or I had this interaction with this person.
That means you haven't lived.
I feel safe, but I have had like crazy in the sense of like, who is this person? I worked at a donut shop in college. It was a 24/7 donut shop.
Cool.
And so it was like a fun little place. It was like super popular in my area. Peterson's Donut Corner. Shout out. Love you guys. But there was a guy there who had to have been the dumbest person I've ever met in my life. Like this guy, like he fell for crazy financial scams and stuff. The craziest thing about him, he had 3rd-degree burns all along the majority of his body, from his neck down to his wrist. He always wore long sleeves to hide it, to like cover it up. Not that he was like super ashamed of it. It's just like it does cause a lot of questions and stuff like that he's not trying to get into all the time with people. But like you could see it like poking out of his collar and stuff like that. But it's because he asked a girl, he did like a prom-posal where he had like 2 buckets, one that said yes and one that said no. And the bucket with that was yes was just empty, and the bucket with yes had water in it, and the bucket with no had nothing in it. And he asked out a girl to prom by lighting his clothes on fire and saying, "Will you go to prom with me?" And she's supposed to throw the bucket of water on him to put it out, right? What he didn't anticipate was how quickly his clothes like started burning up. And so he didn't even make it to prom. He spent prom night in the hospital because he had 3rd-degree burns all over his body. And I'm like, dude, you're the biggest idiot I've ever met in my entire life. And I love that guy, and I cannot remember his name. But he would just say and do the craziest things that I'm like, how do you even think to do this? And it's like, as he just wouldn't think through how they would play out. He was just the dumbest guy I ever met, dude. Like, he was crazy. I couldn't believe
just
it.
nature weeding
Yeah,
out.
that
weeding
was on
out.
some Darwinism.
I'm like, sometimes.
I mean, he was alive. So,
I mean,
not
yeah.
for long. He might be dead already. No, I'm kidding. That's terrible to say. No, but like, who knows when he'll go?
Not everybody needs to be here. That's f***ed up. I didn't mean to say that, but I mean, okay. All right.
No, but yeah, no. So like, he wasn't like.
And then talk about peer pressure. Talk about forcing the girl to say yes. What if she wanted to say no? Then she got to just stand there and watch you burn? Like, no, I don't like him. I don't know who that is, but I don't like him.
I think he was asking out like his girlfriend or something like that. Like, it wasn't like.
And then talk about trauma bond. Now she's got to be like, I watched my boyfriend set himself on fire.
Yeah, not even to like, he literally like.
Bro,
dude, yo, he's so dumb.
That's wild.
So dumb.
Oh
dude.
my god,
I like can't believe that was the story.
And now when she has kids and when it's prom, she's gonna be like, oh my god, guys, like
just ask with a sign if anything.
Like, it always look for fire extinguishers.
Yeah, know where the quickest fire department is.
Okay,
no, literally, yeah. So he was crazy. He wasn't neurotic, but he was like, like he was crazy. Like, who does that? So he was. That's probably the wildest coworker I have. Any other crazy coworkers?
I just left my job the other day because I didn't want to get violent at work. I'm not like a violent person.
I am.
And I never worked with a full female team, and I just worked with an all female team, and that was cool for like 2 months, but I didn't even make the 90 days, bro. I didn't even do it.
Dude, people are like, oh, I love it when it's all women. And I'm like,
no,
you haven't actually worked with all women.
No.
Love women. Women are the smartest. That's why they're crazy, is because they're smart, and so it's like, I don't know, like,
yeah, there was a lot going on there every day, and it was a lot.
Even like good women, we just like get into but also, okay, to be fair,
I mean, I love women, and I think that we work well in leadership positions, and I think that there would be way less wars if there were women because we're more nurturing and we look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, I think we're
in comparison to men. But then at the same time, I also think that 2 women can get in an argument and 2 men can get in an argument, and then 2 men can get over it and work together, and 2 women will hold that grudge forever but work together. But they'll work together and they'll get a solution,
and they'll still get more done than the men, but they will be pissed but the entire time, and it will be a nightmare of a time together.
I'm just like,
no, okay, that's the thing. So I went to an all-girls school, and people always say like, oh, it was probably like so dramatic, like, and over the top and like all this drama. And it's like, it really wasn't, because honestly, 98% of girl drama is boys. And when there's no boys, there's no drama, So like the beefing that you had with that one coworker was over a man, like, cause we get crazy like that. But like, I will say that it was 98% of the time there was no drama. But when there was drama, everyone knew immediately. It was intense. It was like really over the top, and it was like now, like, one person, I've seen like the whole school ostracize like one person, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it was
and that's the thing,
crazy.
That's
Women
what I'm saying.
Are crazy.
Boys will fight it out,
yeah,
and then the boys will fight it out, and then the biggest are like the toughest, the strongest will win, and then that'll be like the hierarchy. That's how that's like established.
Yeah.
And then they'll knock it off and they'll go back to it. And like women, we don't really fight like physically.
Yeah.
So it's like mental things, you
Yeah.
know. So I'm like, oh, okay.
You guys in the comments, let us know, who was your craziest coworker? Tell us the story of it. Was it
somebody's been called?
Yeah, no, I can tell someone's calling me. It's my friend Teresa. Speaking of crazy people, no,
Teresa.
I'm totally kidding. She's gonna hear this. She's gonna get mad at me. I love you, Teresa.
Teresa.
I love you, Teresa. Okay.
Teresa's crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Who was your craziest coworker? Tell us the story. If you have a good enough story, I'll read it out, dude. So tell us all the good shit. So the next question is, if your personality had a flavor, what would it taste like?
If my personality had a flavor, what would it taste like? I like sour. I like tart.
You think your personality would taste sour?
I like sour. I like tart.
That's what you're talking about. What you like? It's what your personality would taste like.
I would hope it would be something. I mean,
You want your personality to taste sour?
I love lemon heads. I feel like if I was given lemon heads. What else? Well, what flavor?
I think my personality is very savory.
Okay.
Because I think like I always like I have this joke where I describe myself as like the woman you need, not the woman you want. And so I think it's just like I'm someone who can be brutally honest. And so it's like, but it is always like the truth you need to hear, but it's whether you're ready for it or not, you know? And so like, that's what I mean. Like on savory, like I am what you need, and I can, like, dinner is delicious, you know? Like that's what your meal is usually made of, is like savory, you know? But like what people want to get to is dessert, you know? But I don't have a sweet tooth.
I don't have a sweet tooth.
I don't have a sweet tooth either. I don't like chocolate, dude.
I hate chocolate.
It's
actually
disgusting.
It's cannibalism. No, if I had to pick for me, if I had to pick, I mean, you're not chocolate. If I had to pick a flavor, I have two. One of them is a food, so not a flavor.
Okay, what's food?
I feel like I would like a sandwich. Just because there's like, I like bread, I like sourdough.
Yeah, okay, you're doing this thing where you're talking about what you like.
No, but like my
it's
personality,
about what you are.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. My personality is like each of the toppings, and you can kind of change up that, and then that's who I am that day.
I'm gonna say something that you'll either intensely agree with or you'll get really mad at me for, and I have no idea, and I love the stakes, so I'm gonna go for it. You kind of giving me Funyuns vibes. Because people either absolutely love you or they're like,
True,
you know?
but Funyuns is like rude.
See, I was like, and it's because you don't like Funyuns.
Funyuns is rude. You pick the one chip that everyone skips right over.
No, people do not skip. I've seen people like be mad because someone took the last Funyuns.
No, I am an acquired taste. Let's just sum it up with that. Funyuns is f***ed up. Funyuns is f***ed up.
Get mad at me. Pick a different thing that's that same vibe.
I'm not a Funyuns vibe. We disagree on the vibe.
No, because you just described the same thing.
No, I said an acquired taste. You said
Funyuns is like that. I love Funyuns.
Okay, well,
I didn't originally love Funyuns.
I don't. I would like to be. I would like to taste like something
because you don't like Funyuns.
Yeah, I would want to taste. If my personality is gonna be a flavor, it's gonna be something that I would eat.
Yeah,
my personality is not gonna be a flavor that
talking-
I wouldn't eat.
But here's the thing: it's not about the literal flavor because it's not about whether you like that flavor or not.
Yeah, but it's
what
not about
your
whether
personality
you
is.
like that flavor or not.
But it's, dude, that's what I'm saying. Pick something else that's the same exact thing.
Okay.
Let me think.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you think your personality is? Tell us.
I'm loud. I'm quirky. I say things that are kind of random. I think I like people, so I kind of let people live and do their own vibe and kind of be in their own groove. And I don't think I accompany that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Let's say you walk into a party.
Okay.
Okay. And this is a personality test for all y'all. Okay.
Okay.
You walk into a party. The party's already going. You know, I'm going to say, let's say, you know what? The hard part is I'm trying to decide whether I think you know people in the room or not. Because it's like, I feel like that's on some introvert extrovert. If you know people, and how do you end up in the party?
No, I know people everywhere I go.
Yeah, I know. So let's do you gently know everybody. Maybe you're like acquaintances with everybody, okay? When you walk into this party...
Girl, I'm popular.
I'm not saying that. This is a hypothetical. You're taking things way too personally, dude. Like, this is not on the verge
of tears.
Yeah, drink your tequila, man. Drink your Paloma. You're killing me.
I am an emotional wreck.
Shut up. I'm so sick of you.
Like, okay. Wow.
So you're at a hypothetical party, with hypothetical people that you are hypothetical acquaintances with. How, like, what do you do first? Like, how do you go through this party? What happens to you? What do you think the end of the night will be?
I'm walking in. I am looking to see if people are dancing because I like to dance.
Ooh, I didn't know that. We should go dancing.
Yeah, I like to dance.
I
I'm
love
looking
dancing.
to see if people are like wallflowers or if they're like actually talking and like having a good time. I'm looking to see if they're stuck on their phone or if they're like, what's the vibe?
Who do you talk to first?
Like,
what
do you mean?
group do you join first? Like, because you know how people like group off into different sections and stuff like
I
that.
don't really do. I do a tour.
Yeah, I know, but who do you go to first?
The closest. Like I don't have. Yeah, I don't. No, I start whoever they are. If I know someone, hey, say hi to those people, and then walk to the. You network. You say hi. You see who's there,
Yeah.
and then. Also, the different rooms of the parties have different vibes.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
You know what I
Kitchen is
mean?
always a talking space.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's like a little bit more social. Music's a little bit turned down. Lights are a little bit brighter or dim, depending on.
No, I feel usually brighter, but I do know what you're saying on the like it could be dimmed. Yeah.
And but yeah, I'm making my rounds first. And after I say hi to everybody, then I'm making myself a delicious drink.
Okay. Ooh,
And
so you say hi
then
first. Okay. And
say
then
my
drink.
highs, then I get my drink. Then I kind of, take a little sip. I feel like socially, like my social like index goes up when I drink. I'm a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm a
feel that
little
too.
bit more reserved when I first walk in sometimes just because like what is everybody wearing? Like how old is everybody? Am I the old bitch at the party?
No, let's say you're all the same age.
Like, but these are like my thoughts. And
Yeah.
also
Okay.
like demographics, the ratio of men to women.
Okay. So you're almost kind of like scientist vibe. Like you kind of go through, make your observations, conduct your by experiments I mean more like conduct your interactions with
absolutely.
people, and then kind of get yourself in, and then basically go through everybody, see where you belong the most, and then join into that.
If I had to make so I do
And by
that, right?
belong, I mean like just like the vibe that you're connecting with. The most.
Absolutely. So I go through and I like network and I see who's here, and then like I have a couple thoughts. One, who's attractive? You know what I mean? Am I out here? Are we? No. What are we looking at? Like, I mean, what are the ratio here? You know what I mean? Also, size matters. I am 5'10", 5'10" You know what I mean?
Yeah, you are tall as.
I'm a big bitch. So like, what's everybody else doing? Like, do they need risers? Like, how are we?
Probably like Robert Downey Jr.
You
They
know
have
what I mean?
like.
Are we making eye contact during these conversations, or is this gonna be like a sit down?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Well, I feel like I've gained enough information tonight because this is all leading back to what flavor your personality is. And by the way, if you also conducted the science experiment,
and none of that was Funyuns, and not a single thing of that was Funyuns.
I want to say no. Like you're right. Like no, it wasn't Funyuns.
And then she's gonna say something worse.
No. I want to say no, that was Funyuns, but I want to say the way you've presented yourself to me before, definitely Funyuns. But this sounds very different, and I'm changing my answer. I feel like you're kind of like a cheese platter or like veggie tray, like something like like the appetizer that people put out. Like maybe it's like Thanksgiving or something. Like there's gonna be like this thing, but it's like what welcomes you first. Like
I'm a charcuterie.
like when everybody brought over ceviche.
I'm a
charcuterie board.
I'm a charcuterie board, but you
Yeah.
had me with ceviche because I will some ceviche.
No, I didn't mean you
Oh
were
my God.
ceviche. I
I'm
just mean like.
No, I'm not.
I just mean like when because Brooke was here for Halloween and
Yes.
some people brought chips and ceviche.
Two different types.
Yeah,
One spicier than the other with
they
shrimp.
did.
The other one had fish.
Yeah, they did bring different ceviche.
It was very good.
Yeah, so I can't see you at charcuterie board. Like, put on the different flavors for the different people that you're interacting with. I see you now.
I
okay?
am a salami.
Okay. I feel like if I show up to the same party, like this hypothetical situational party, I look around for who I like the most, just based on vibes.
Can you take a sip of your twisted? Because I'm over here sipping
I
away.
opened up my second one.
She is not taking a single
I've
one.
taken so many sips. You're
I have
just
not-
deep in the story.
Off camera.
Off camera, I'm literally sipping it right here, right now, dude.
Let's go. Catch up.
Yeah,
I
Josh,
gonna have
I'm on
me
my
drunk as fuck
I'm
over
on my
here.
second one. You just added more tequila to your first one.
Yes.
Okay, anyways. So,
Yes.
if I'm walking into this party, I'm looking around and looking for who I like the most. And that's who I'm going to talk to first. And then if I'm going to either see like, is the vibe neutral or is there someone else that I also really like that I'm down to chat with? if I really like the person that I started talking with and I'm having a great time with them, I'm going to try to convince them to come with me to go get a drink and like make myself a drink like you were talking about. If it's like neutral or there's other people that I see, especially by like wherever drinks are set up, I'll just go. So I'll be like, hey, I'm going to go get a drink. I'll come right back.
Now, what I want to say is I think it's risky to pair yourself up with someone that early.
But
that's why I go through.
No. But that's why I go and I see that if I like them, if the vibe is super good right then I'm like, hey, come with me.
Because you pair up. What if they're not having a good time?
Then
but
I
you
leave them.
But then you save the day. So now they're like stuck to you because you're like, oh, I wasn't having a good time before Elisa got here, but now she's here.
But that's the thing. You can tell someone's vibe when you go and talk to them.
Oh, yeah, but I get stuck there.
No, I don't. I'm happy to leave people. I'm very forward. If all of a sudden like the vibe turns with this person and I'm talking like literally like we chatting and it's just like you and me right now, like we're just laughing, having fun, you know, doing drinking, having a good time, then I'm like, Brooke, come with me to go get a drink right now, you know? But if it's like, oh, hey, Brooke, and it's like, you know, we're having nice small talk, I'm not like beefing with you or nothing, like we just had a little nice time, but it's like, it's a little dry, like maybe I'm like, oh, I see over there is, who's someone else? I see Mitch over there, you know Mitch?
McConnell?
No, ew, what? Dimitri, aka Mitch? Okay, let me think of someone else.
Oh.
Who's someone that you know? I see Dre. You know Legendary Dre? Okay, I see Dre over by the drinks.
Dre?
I love Dre. Dude, I gotta get Dre on the shit. Okay.
My God. I want to be on the episode Legendary Dre is on.
Okay, anyways.
Use this clip, Legendary Dre. I want to be on that episode.
Okay, no, anyways, okay. So, like, I'm talking with you. We had nice small talk, caught up a little bit. I see Dre's over by the drinks. I'm just going to leave you. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to go say hi to Dre. I'm going to get myself a drink. And then I just walk away. If I'm having a great time with you, I'm like, hey, come get a drink with me. Now we go over, Dre's there. I'm having a great time with Dre, just killing it. And you're like, this party kind of sucks. Like, you just start turning. Then I know you're not like that. I'm just saying. And then I would be like,
party kind of sucks.
Then I would either try to pawn you off to someone else or be like, yo, I got to go talk to. I have to think of like only comics who I see Yudi or whoever, you know, and then I leave.
Hey, Yudi?
Yudmalin. So I would just like I love giving people longer names. So like I would like if you turned sour after we were getting drinks, I would literally be like, oh hey, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna go get you. You know, like go say hi over there. You know, like that's my point. Like I'll just if you're not the vibe or like I see someone who I'm like, oh, I'm excited to talk to you, then I'm just gonna like I'm gonna make sure you're good. I'm not gonna make you feel insulted or nothing.
And then my need to be included knows no bounds. So I would see you break away because now I'm being a bitch and I'd be like, oh my God, what's her problem? And then I come follow you, Elisa.
Now you're all clingy on me, dude.
Yeah,
no,
why are you leaving?
Dude,
why are you leaving me,
And
Elisa?
here's the thing: if you did that to me, like you're literally just following me around, I would literally just tell you at some point. I would try to be nice first, but I'm telling you, I'm brutally honest, man. So like, if all of a sudden at some point you just keep following me around, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna turn to you and be like, yo, are you okay? Like, you keep following me around. Like, is someone making you uncomfortable? Like, what's happened to you? You know?
And then I would literally be like, I thought we were friends.
I'd be like, yeah, we are. Give me space, dude. Like, and then I would walk away, you know? So I'm not going to baby you all night. I will tell a bitch no. I don't care. You know? Like, so.
Wait, is this the fake way? This is the real way, right?
Yeah, this is the emo way. This is the actual, like,
No,
how
I
you
mean
yourself. Anyways, so that's... What flavor do you think that would be?
Onions.
Onions? How?
You hit me with some bullshit. I'm hitting you with some onions.
Oh, so you're just gonna hit me with because I hit you with something you didn't like, so now you're bad? Or is that your actual answer?
No, now you're paprika.
Okay, why?
I'm mad.
You're so full of it. Fine, let me think of my own answer. Since you're just pissed at me.
You are...
There's a hole in my wall. No.
Quiche.
Why?
Because there's lots of ingredients, because it's quick to make, because most people like it, because it's white. That's all I got. I don't know.
I'm not even full white.
I know, but neither is the quiche. It's usually like a room like a mauve.
That's crazy.
A mauve, you know?
That's crazy, dude. And I feel like that's actually really good because, you know, sometimes it depends on how I'm feeling. Like right now, I'm having some drinks. If I go out right now, I'll be like, hey, everybody, how you doing? I might do the rounds on everyone first, you know?
I should have said something terrible since you said Funyuns. I'm
Oh
so
my gosh,
mad.
why are you so mad about Funyuns? Get
I'm not over
it.
I'm
dude.
not over it.
I know. It's going to be like 3 days from now, and you're going to be like, I can't believe you called me Funyuns.
Are you kidding? I've already changed your name in my phone to Funyuns. Like, yeah.
Dude, I should change your name in my phone to Funyuns because I said it about you.
I don't call enough. It's
What
fine.
flavor is your personality, everybody? Tell us.
It's okay.
No, I kind of get that, like an hors d'oeuvre vibe. I get it. I feel that because I feel like quiche could also be like you get a little one, or it could be a family size one. Like it just depends on what the vibe is.
Lots of ingredients.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, I'll accept quiche. I'll accept it.
I do not accept Funyuns.
You did accept charcuterie board. Anyways,
I did
whose
accept
turn
what?
is it? That was mine. It's your turn. You pick out one. What?
Sure, pretty wee bird. Okay. You have beautiful handwriting.
Thank you. Someone appreciates it. Read it.
It says, "Who is your most memorable teacher?" There were 3. One of them, okay, so my first most memorable teacher was Miss Motskin, and that was when I was in high school, and that was my ceramics teacher. And I like art. I like to do things, like drama and all that kind of stuff. But like art that's tangible, that you have to like, you know what I mean, where you build something, you feel something. I'm terrible at that. And so she liked me, and she thought I was very charismatic, and so she didn't mind that I was terrible, and she thought that I was really trying. But Miss Motskin voice was like this. It was very, very deep. And she'd say, "Hi guys, I'm Miss Motskin."
Feel at home, dude.
You know, and it was right. It was very warm. It was hearty. Yeah. You know, if she was a flavor, she'd be soup. No, she'd be some type of soup. But it was Miss Motskin.
Chicken noodle.
It was Miss Motskin, and she was like, I know she was like a short tree trunk of a woman. She was about 5'4", long gray hair and a ponytail. Large hands that were all like rough and calloused from like years of doing ceramics. And she used to live close to me, so I used to walk home and I used to see her driving home. And she was married and she loved her husband, and I liked the way she used to pronounce words. But that was Miss Motskin. And then my other one, and then when I was in high school, also in high school, but like 2 years earlier, I was in this math class, and like everybody in it was bad. And the teacher had this thick accent. Her name was Miss Saldoa. And she was like Filipino or some shit, and like, or Thai. And she had no control over the class. And everybody was like, it was a shit show. And people were throwing stuff and like talking on their phones or leaving and coming and going and ditching and everything. And she was this very tiny, petite woman.
She just like.
And she would go, "No, students, what is the problem? Sit down in your seats."
Where was she from?
"Sit down in your seats." I don't know, like Thailand. She was like Filipino, like, you know, Miss Saldoa. She could not stand me, and we had like a parent teacher conference, and I was chatty. I wasn't bad, but I just wouldn't shut
just
up.
a talker. Yeah,
I was like, she would move me in different like places in the classroom, and that changed nothing. Like,
I think I've heard you talk about this on stage once.
Yeah. And then I loved the way she said her name. So like I would be like, "Miss Saldoa," and then she would turn around and like I didn't have a question. Like I'm not a good person. And my last one was Mr. Gilmore. Mr. Gilmore was a fine black teacher who was a model when I was like in the 4th and the 5th grade, and like that's how I knew I was like, oh, I like men. Like I was like, oh, Mr. Gilmore, he was gorgeous. No, the other one that I was gonna say is Mr. Ellison. Mr. Ellison was my PE teacher when I was in high school, and he could have got it. He could have got it. I was trying to throw this ass in a circle for Mr. Ellison. Okay.
Ooh, Mr. Ellison.
Okay, but I was a big bitch in high school. I was a cool 350, so he was just trying to get me to throw a ball on the field. You know,
Ooh.
Hike. Yeah, no, I was massive.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine it.
Yeah, I know. I was Shrekking before it was a thing. Like it was,
Yeah.
you know, a cool personality. You know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it was cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wish Mr. Ellison though.
Only he could see you now.
Yeah, you know, he can, but you know, you can serve. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I still have the PE shorts, daddy. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm probably at like a 10-minute mile now. We could do some shit. You know what I
You
mean?
hear that, Mr. Ellison?
No inhaler necessary.
Boom.
Yes. Eczema cleared up. Okay.
Ooh, who
Not
is
everywhere,
she?
but like mostly. Okay.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. I have an incredibly good memory, so I can remember, like, except for kindergarten and before that, I can remember every teacher I've ever had, except maybe also like substitute teachers. Actually, there's a couple subs that I remember just because they made it like they were memorable. But biggest, like most memorable, I'd have to say is one of my history teachers in high school. He was crazy memorable. He was like a freedom riders teacher. Like, you know, like he was just inspirational as stand and deliver vibes as hell. You know, like he had it together and he cared. A lot of the teachers at my high school, they cared. They genuinely cared.
I don't mean to cut you off. You made so many movie references right now, and I've seen none of them. So we just cruising.
It's just movies with
stand and deliver.
It's movies where teachers or school authority figures
I'm
made
older
an
than you,
impact
right?
on their students.
I'm older than you?
Yeah, by like almost 10 years.
Okay, that was unnecessary. Unnecessary.
Yes,
Whatever.
you're older than me.
Mentally, you're 75. You old
No,
bitch.
I'm super old.
You old-
internally.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
I'm stuck in a young person's body. Yeah.
Got it.
No, I hate
physically, you know, externally, not old. Just throwing it, you know what I mean? Just.
No.
Can you tell him it's secure?
Yes.
Can you tell him it's secure?
Anyways.
No creases though. Keep going.
Dude, actually, yeah. Okay, anyways. So he was he was just the inspirational teacher that, like, you know, people would be like, this teacher really just impacted me forever. This guy, like, he would find such unique ways to teach us and, like, he was genuinely trying to connect to us and, like, just put in so much effort. At one time he gave us a history lesson that he tied to, that was the same year that Beyonce did the Super Bowl halftime show. And so he used her Super Bowl halftime show and what was Formation?
Black Panther?
Formation music video
Mm-hmm.
also came out around the same time. So he used those two. She has so many historical references within those two things. And so he used it to tie it back to, because we were taking U.S. history at the time. So he used it to tie back to what we were talking about in class. And it was just like, it's one of the biggest lessons. Like, I remember it to this day, you know, because it was just... like, it was such a unique way to present the same ideas he was teaching, like, every year. You know?
Shout out to good teachers. You know what I
Shout
mean?
out to good teachers.
Shout
Aaron
out to him.
Gonzalez, you are the greatest. I hope you see this one day, Mr. Gonzalez. He was awesome.
Shout out to Tariq Smith, Mr. Smith. That was my Avid teacher when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And he was really cool too.
Yeah.
And I used to go and I used to be like, you're my dad. And he used to be like, that's really dangerous and problematic. Don't say that. And now I understand, but father figure, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, no, dude. Aaron Gonzalez was awesome. He got his PhD while we were in school, or he got his like master's and he was working. He was gonna get his PhD right after, but he graduated at the time, and he even asked our opinion, like, should he do the walk? He felt awkward about it because he was older and he went to like USD, and so he was like, it's kind of weird for me to walk with all the other students. But we were like, no, it's important for your kids to see what it is you're working towards and stuff like that. And I did, you know how people do surprise birthday parties? I did a surprise graduation.
That's so nice.
Yeah, and so
that's so nice.
He walked down the hallway. There was another class that heard about it. It was another teacher that was in the same master's program as him, just a little bit behind. Like, she started later than him, so she wasn't graduating, but she heard that we were doing this. And I went balls to the wall. I was able to get his wife's phone number so that I invited her and his kids to come to the surprise graduation.
That's so nice.
And I had the dean of the school like be there to like shake his hand and give a diploma and stuff like that. We put streamers up in the hallway, and I brought a graduation robe and gown, and like he walked the hallway, you know, and we cheered him on the day that he graduated. Actually,
this is what you do when you use your powers for good. What the do you look like when you use your powers for evil?
That's what I'm saying. No, I am a very capable person.
Like,
so it was awesome, and then we had a pizza party, and we totally did not learn anything that day, but like we had so much fun. fun, you know. Another shout out, and I'm probably going to clip this. My teacher, Mrs. Gasho, Angie Gasho, I don't know if I should say her full name. That kind of feels disrespectful. I'm not going to lie. Mrs. Gasho, she was my English teacher, and dude, she would have the craziest lessons. Like, no one knows literature the way that this woman did. Like, oh my gosh, she was so passionate. We used to call her the Bell because you know how, like, we were in high school the same time, like, the word woke was becoming like into popular, like, secular vocabulary. And so we used to call her the Bell because she was waking up people, you know, like, she was just like, the lessons she would teach, dog, were just like crazy. And at one point we also, a friend and I decided to take another literature class just because she was teaching it, and it was Holocaust literature. And I feel like the way that she just broke down these books and like, just like the perspectives on these things, and she honestly, like, obviously she didn't experience the Holocaust, but like, she just was able to break these things down in a crazy way. And crazier than that, she actually left the teaching job at that school that I went to, and she moved to San Francisco, and she's now a writer, and I can't wait to see what book she comes out with. And she's actually an active follower of my comedy, and she tells me all the time how funny I am and how great I'm doing, and if I'm ever in San Francisco, to let her know immediately. So Mrs. Gasho, if you're hearing this, you are the sickest teacher of all time. I love you so much. Keep doing your Let us know when your book is out. We'll plug it on the pod, dude. Like, so she's awesome.
Shout out.
She's awesome, dude.
Shout out to Mrs.
She's
Gasho.
literally awesome. Who's another teacher? There was another teacher at that high school. He was just like my thing that I would do every single class. I would spend every single class. I tried to see how much time I could get him to waste just having conversation with us before he realized what I was doing and then would start teaching class. I'm not even kidding. One time, like, we had 80-minute blocks. I almost got, like, I was at like 55. Like, I almost got to 60 before he realized what I was doing and then was like, no, we have to start class, you know? But like, we'd come in, he'd just be playing the guitar, being like, hey guys, what's up, everybody? You know, like, he's like total California, like what you think of when you hear like a California teacher, you know? And like one time I got him super deep into, he was my social justice teacher. And at one point, the time that I got him to waste the most amount of time, I fucked up because I asked him, like, he would always go on this rant about how every little decision in your life is a social justice decision. Like, you can, even the small decisions that you make have big impacts. Mm-hmm. Like the socks that you wear. Because if you choose to get socks from a factory in like a third world country where they're underpaying their workers, you're supporting the business that does that kind of slave labor, you know? So even just the socks you wear in the morning can make an impact on the world. And that was a big discussion he'd go on every time. And one time I fucked up and was like, tell me more about this sock thing, you know? And then he was like, I know what you're doing, Litke, you know? And then like kind of stopped me. But I was like, damn, okay, don't go to socks. You know,
they used to call you your last name?
Sometimes if I was being bad like that, you know, 'cause I did that a lot, dude. Like, I would distract him, especially because we'd have a test or something that I found out about like 20 minutes ago. And I'm like, oh, if I postpone this long enough, we can't take the test because there won't be enough time, you know? And so it's like, I would do it for that reason because I didn't study and I didn't know that there was tests, you know, even though they probably announced it like 500 times. But it's like, I don't care. Kind of, the thing is that I'm one of those students that's super smart, and that's why I don't have to do any work. But because I don't do any work, I'm not ready. Like, you know, like, so then I'm like, oh, well, I'm smart enough to get out of the work that I had to do. You know? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, like, I would have, like, I was always, like, I could be on honor roll, like, that. You know, like, I wouldn't even have to actually study. Which people hate me for, which I get and I understand. But like,
I could do that in certain things. Like, I was always good at like history and English and like, and sometimes science. But math was just not it for me. And it was terrible for me. Mm-hmm. And that's like literally why I didn't go into like I got my AA, but I never got like my full college degree. Like, I didn't go into like full higher education.
Oh.
Because like,
what was your bachelor's in?
Broadcast journalism.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this face was made for the camera.
I don't know if my mom's watching. Probably not. But if my mom was watching, she's a journalist too. So, well, she wanted to be a journalist, but yes.
Tell her I said hello, and if she needs me, I'm there.
Okay. She's an accountant now, and she loves it. But
there.
I'll let her know.
We have reached that point where I need to move again.
That's fair enough. Okay. Who's your memorable teacher, guys, while she moves again? Tell us. I think my college, I had literally, I can remember all of my teachers. One, I want to shout out Father Andy. I actually kind of don't want to shout him out. He has an ego, and I don't want him to be supported by that, but he's a really cool guy. One of the best priests I know. He would teach all the philosophy classes, and his classes were like, they were like so good. And then also Professor Scoggins. He was he would teach directing and stuff at my school, because I went to film school. And I feel like he had a lot of good wisdom to impart on us, and I really, really liked him. So, super memorable and made an impact.
The cameras and the lighting and everything, all the equipment.
This is because of Scoggins.
Oh my God, you went to film school.
I went to film school. That's why I don't know anything about lighting.
Oh my God.
Dude, I hope it looks good on your lighting. I'm talking about the backlight. That's new.
I'm like,
that's new. This is all used to. I'm used to, but the new one, I'm a little like worried about. I'm like, hope backlight looks good. Anyway, who was your first fictional crush? It's kind of embarrassing. My first fictional. Have you ever seen Back to the Future? Yeah. One of my first fictional crushes was Biff Tannen, the villain from Back to the Future, and then I met him in real life one time. That was crazy.
I think my first fictional my first fictional crush is a weird one. Was probably like Mr. Potato Head. And that's just because
what?
Black love, baby. He was married.
Black love, he was a potato.
Yeah, and him and his wife, they were spudsy together, you know? They were dark skins.
Oh
and
my God.
He was very thoughtful, you know what I mean? He never made any rash decisions, you know? He wasn't always the one like running into like crazy situations. He was always like hey guys, let's rethink this. Let's calm it down.
Calm down.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Full lips.
Dude, okay.
You know what I mean?
Wait, going back to the stopping everything. Did you see a blonde nose?
Broad.
Oh, broad nose. Going back to he would come in and stop everything. That's why I couldn't get behind Mr. Potato Head. He was such a narc, dude. Like he would just stop all the fun. He was the joy.
Was he a narc or was he cautious?
Was he a narc or was he just an old man? Honestly,
was he trying to end generational curses? Okay.
No. What? What are you on? You're crazy.
A cab. Okay.
They were toys.
He was a black man.
He
and the
was
only
a
one.
Potato.
The only black man in Toy Story.
Why do I feel
1, 2, 3, or 4?
He was a potato. Only
a black man who was a potato.
4 of them were people.
Okay, Buzz Lightyear was an astronaut, a white one.
Yeah, that's a human.
Yeah, and Mr. Potato Head was a black man.
What about the penguin?
I mean, I don't know.
Honestly, what about wait, no, I feel like the pig was Italian, honestly, if we're going to get into the race.
You could.
Okay, let's get into this. What race was every Toy Story toy?
You're
claiming, allegedly, Mr. Potato Head is a black guy.
Yeah.
Was Mrs. Potato a black woman?
Black love.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't know. She kind of has white suburban vibes.
Okay. You haven't been around black love. I grew up in it. I was born in it. Okay. So I know my people. I see what I see. You are on the outside looking in. I'm trying to give you a preview of what it is. I'm trying to give you a preview of what it is, okay?
She would literally be like, oh, darling, please stop. Let them have their fun. That's like so white suburban vibes.
That was so racist. That is not what she sounds like.
That is what she sounds like.
She would be like, Larry, don't do it, Larry. I love you, Larry. Where is Larry? That's what she sounded like.
What?
Matt.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put in a clip right here of
Black
what she
woman
sounds
who
like.
cares. Oh my God, where's my husband?
Okay, you gave her black scent as like what the hell?
Yeah, because that's what it was.
That's not what she sounds like.
That's exactly what she sounds like.
Hell no.
Play the clip.
I'm packing you an extra pair of shoes and your angry eyes, just in case. And if you get hungry, here's some cheese puffs.
Black love. Ending generational cursing.
Okay. What about the Slinky, the dog Slinky?
Uh-huh. A nigga. No, it's fine. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't know. Pakistani.
Yeah, honestly, I could see that. Like someone kind of serious, an older Persian man, perhaps.
They like to drive. You know what I mean? Back half of the slinky, front half would always go. Back half would always come behind.
No, have you ever? Okay, I feel like a doorman from a movie. You know, where they're just kind of like old and like kind of sick of it. You know, but they will step in if they have to. You know, like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like the dog Slinky was like.
Okay. Okay.
What about the pig?
I was gonna say the T-Rex was definitely Asian.
What?
Yeah.
What? That anxious freak? Actually, I can kind of see it.
He was definitely Asian.
I can kind of see it.
Now the pig.
Wait.
The pig's given Italian.
No, that's what I said earlier. The pig's giving so Italian.
The pig's Italian.
New York Italian, not like real Italian.
Sausage. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, the T-Rex I think is giving like, if I'm going to get specific on it, I'm going to be honestly a little Filipino.
I was gonna say Korean.
I was between Vietnamese and Filipino. You know, like a little like hyper aware.
No,
you
I know, but he's got like a long face.
Okay, now we're getting to racism. What the hell?
Facial features. I feel like most Koreans are like tall and skinny with like long.
So your reason for Mr. Potato Head is because he looks black?
And acts and sounds and his name and his relationship with his wife. And
His name is Mr. Potato Head.
To you.
Wait, what? Who was it? What's his name to you?
Daddy.
I was about to be like Mr. Brown, like
The stash.
Mr. Johnson.
The stash.
Stash. Yeah, why does he look-y looking like Steve
Spudsy.
Harvey with that stash?
Okay.
The little
Because he's a black man.
little bean stash, you know what I'm talking about?
And then the wife is Marjorie, Steve's wife.
So your first fictional crush was Mr. Potato Head? Yes. Trying to think who would be mine. Well, he's fictional, but I'm not thinking of the fictional version, Peter Pan, but the human version, Jeremy Sumpter. You know what I'm talking about?
Who's the maybe.
The actor you probably won't be able to like recognize, but if you know the human version of Peter Pan, if you guys know what I'm talking about.
He's white.
Yeah, he's a white guy.
Okay. Finest white man I've ever seen.
Okay.
Before in my whole life.
Yeah, go for it. Let's hear it.
Before my whole life. It's Paul Walker.
Oh.
That is the finest white man that I have ever seen. That's when I found out that I was attracted to white men because I didn't know before that.
You sound like my mom, dude. Like my mom loves white boys.
No. I don't. No, I'm saying that's the one. And there's a sprinkle. There's a little sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle. Any age, Paul Walker.
Well, he died, so that's convenient for you.
I'll take him cold and hard right now. Cold and hard right now.
My boy was just like he died young. Like you like the any age is kind of a cop out, but
Pink
that's
slip.
a crazy turn.
Pink slip. Young Channing Tatum. Step up Channing Tatum.
Step up Channing Tatum is crazy. I would never choose that version.
Modeling. That's the shaved head. Young modeling.
Okay, to be fair,
Calvin Klein.
shaved
Channing
head
Tatum.
Channing Tatum, it goes way hard.
That was
Buzz cut
crazy.
Channing Tatum goes way hard.
That was crazy.
Then way. My thing is that he's skinny when he's young, and I don't like skinny guys. So
Well, yeah, I don't like Channing now, but like, I mean, unless you want it, because you could get. But no, like, I'm just not.
as long as he's not into her, then she doesn't like Channing Tatum. Unless she has no chance.
No.
That's okay.
Because we're staying on white. We're staying on white. What else was it? There was like one more.
Have you ever seen The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
No, but I like that actress. I saw her. I was on a flight and they had some episodes, and I like saw like her do some monologues, and then I fell asleep. But I do like
she's
her
a really
a lot.
good actress.
She's a really good. And then she was in the new Superman.
Yeah, she was really good there.
Yeah, and
No, okay,
I fell
but
asleep in
there's
the.
this is a recent fictional crush. Do you know who Zachary Levi is?
Oh my God, the MAGA guy, Chuck.
Oh wait, what?
Chuck is so MAGA.
Wait, what?
Chuck is so
Chuck?
MAGA. Nope.
Who's Chuck?
Guy who was Shazam too.
Yeah, Shazam.
Yeah, he was on a show before that called Chuck, when it was basically like a Best
he's
Buy.
like a lawyer or something. Oh no,
It was
just
like a
kidding.
Best Buy
Don't know him.
kind of like vibe, and he was an undercover cop or spy or some shit like that. Anyways, No.
Well, I have no idea what his personality is like as a person.
MAGA.
I'm talking about fictional characters. He plays a character in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. His name is Ben. He's like a doctor, and he like puts up like he thinks her crazy weirdness, quirkiness is like super attractive and stuff like that. So he's just like a really good looking dude with a really good looking personality as well. And Ben I am in love with. I have no idea what Zachary Levi's actual personality is like.
He would probably try to deport you. I'm just throwing that out there. Born and raised here. Probably he would do his damn.
I don't even look Mexican.
He would do
You've been
his
calling
damn
me
dude.
white all night.
You have a very, very... No, you don't look Mexican at all. No, I'm going to tell you what you look like. I'm going to tell you what you look like.
Yeah, this is the racist part of the thing.
I don't think this is racist at all.
Oh yeah? What do I look like?
You got like a cool little...
You were so not gonna say cool. Like all this racist. And they were like, no. I like it.
No, it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what do I look like?
yeah, like a cool little... yeah.
You can't even say it without laughing. You.
No, I'm not. What? Okay. No, wait. You got like a cool little...
Let me give me a chance. Let me think of it.
My wife, like... You got like a cool little Borat kind of fine ass. No, you the wife. You the wife. Not him, like, but the wife. Borat ain't marrying nobody ugly.
I don't know what this looks like.
No, not his wife.
I know you said that. I'm looking. Oh, like his real life wife? Oh, dude, what the hell? I do not look like her at all. She's from New York.
Yes, you do. Let me finish.
What's her name?
High cheekbones.
Isla Fisher?
High cheekbones.
Isla Fisher.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a ginger redhead. What are you talking about? I look nothing like her, dude.
You look just like her.
I want you all to know that this is who she's talking about. I'm going to bring it up. Can you see that? I don't know.
And
if you
I want,
see that. I'll
I want
just
you,
put it in if you can't
and
see
I
it.
want you all to know. I want you all to know
that I look nothing like her.
Funyuns. Okay, keep going. No,
So that's why you said that?
Yes.
I mean, she's beautiful. That's
I
not
know.
insulting. I
didn't
just
say-
do look nothing like her.
I didn't say it to be insulting.
What we're going to end with right now is rapid fire questions.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you 5 questions right now.
Mr. Loa.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm going to make you be like, come on. Like, you have to answer it quickly. But there is no actual timer on you.
Let's do it.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
What do you hope your last words are?
That was fun.
That's pretty good. Which U.S. president would you like to be roommates with?
Obama.
Who was your first fictional crush? Oh, I forgot that this was in there. Is it Mr. Potato Head still?
Yeah. Daddy.
Daddy, Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
What's the last movie that made you cry?
Oh, For Color Girls.
What was that about?
Very sad.
Okay.
Don't want it done.
Don't even. We're not going to
Very
talk about it.
sad.
We're not going to talk about it. It was sad as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Okay. What's something you learned embarrassingly old?
How to ride a bike. I was 12 or 13.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, that same year that I learned, I got hit by a car on the bike. And I'm not really bikey.
Oh my gosh, that's
I'm not really a bike now. Kind of avoid them.
What I'm going to have you do now is you're going to sign the jar. Because you've made it to the end of the episode. Huzzah. So pick out something. I recommend not using, this is what the light green looks like, so it comes out very light. Also, be a little careful as you sign, because sometimes the names still rub off. So go ahead, pick a color.
We're going to sign it on the back.
T. All right, everybody. And Brooke has signed her name to the jar.
Woo,
There
it's
it is.
official.
In case you can't see it. just
Yes.
show it. Okay. And with that. Oh, shit. And with that, we have made it to the end of the episode. So, Brooke, please plug whatever you'd like to plug. Let us know where people can find you.
Yes, I am Brooke Ashly. I am Tall Brown One on Instagram. The Bad Ones on YouTube. Tall Brown One on TikTok. Look for your girl. I am comedian, producer extraordinaire. Lots of projects coming up. Looking forward to 2026. I'm going to be traveling next year. Lots of shows nationwide. So look for me, please.
Hell yeah. Let's do it, baby. All right, everybody. And you can find me at the littest of keys with underscores in between all of that. And that's on Instagram. I think I'm just Elisa looking on TikTok. I have no idea. And then, yeah, go ahead, follow this podcast. Subscribe to this podcast. Woo. If you enjoyed this episode.
Wangle ya dangle.
Okay, don't do that. But if you enjoyed this podcast, go watch the others. Woo. I promise they're also like super funny. If you came here for Brooke, I promise you go watch the others. You will enjoy them. They are super funny. And thank you so much, Brooke, for coming on this podcast. And I hope you had a fun time.
Thought-provoking questions
She's drunk, everyone. No, I'm totally kidding.
Bye.
Okay, bye, everybody. Bye.
Jeez Louise. Yay.